Wednesday morning, everybody. This is Grace. In this video, I want to talk about people who are highly sensitive people beyond just your senses and older homes or buildings. Now, I have a video I made yesterday. I'm going to add to the end of this. It wasn't made for this purpose, but I'm going to put it there. And it shows some older homes and buildings and stuff. But I am surprised at how many people are, other people are highly sensitive to more than just their just the senses. It surprises me because it's been relatively recently, in comparison to my whole life, that I knew that other people were like this. When you're young, you just think everybody is. You don't realize you're different than other people in this respect with many other people. And you don't really, question, and then later on you start to find out, like things like that do involve your senses. You smell things, an odor or maybe gas leaking. That kept happening to me when I was young. Before anybody else does. And they think you're lost your mind, I don't smell anything. Then quite a while later they start to smell it. Or I remember when I was young, I would hear the phone ring, or I would sense the phone is about to ring. We had those old rotary phones back then. And, my siblings would just get weirded out, And I would also say, who's calling? I would say who it is. And they would really, seriously, sometimes I did that and they'd get, weirded out by it. But it was, what I say is I'm just more in tune with what's going on. But the thing about who it would be is because I had an idea, my brain was connecting the dots of who usually calls at that time, that kind of thing. But the other one, I did ask about, can people pick up, that the phone's about to ring before it? And yes, I'm around a lot of Big Bang Theory kind of people. But I'm surprised that there's so many other people. Anyway, this one is about going into buildings. And I did a video about this before. It was my spooky experience at Waxahachie Hotel. It was called Rogers Hotel in Waxahachie, Texas. And I did not know that it was considered as haunted when I went into it. And I don't believe in that kind of thing myself, to each their own. But I was picking up some weird, but it was more like history, weird vibes. More like, most of it was like history, feeling what could have gone on then, or even feeling like I was watching a little movie kind of thing. And I found out that other people have done that, experience it. There is even a website about it, about that same experience, that same kind of thing. But anyway, I'm going to show that video and see if what do you pick up? Do you pick up something? Do you feel it when you walk into an old house? It can even be a new one. An old house, an old shopping center, anything. And you pick up something like the history. You pick up a history. Anyway, I'll show that, so keep watching. Tuesday afternoon, everybody. This is Grace, and I just started making a video. And in it, I was saying that I hope it's Tuesday, because last week on Friday, I made some video clips, kept saying it was Thursday all day until around 1:30. I thought it was Thursday, and then when I realized it wasn't, because I was looking on my calendar about something, I felt like I had been robbed of a day. But anyway, I was making this video clip, for a new video for today, for Tuesday, and I was talking about that and realized I did not have it on record. It was like, hey, I was even saying, at least I hope it's Tuesday. Well, what good did it do me, right? Yeah, it's going to be one of those days again. Okay, see this house right here? I'm at the post office, by the way, and I had to park in this because it's so busy. I don't know why. But see this old house right here? I wonder who lives in it. It reminds me of houses from my childhood, maybe. Yeah, and this is their, like I said, at the post office, and it's right where their old downtown is. I don't know. But they have a lot of new buildings and stuff, but you can see like one section of this area has older homes and businesses, and then like on the other side of it, it's all newer stuff. I find that interesting. I really do. You know, how some of the streets, look at the streets, remind me of really where I grew up and how it was there. In fact, I think a lot of it is still that way back there. All I can have to say is, wow. It was like Christmas time in the post office. Unbelievable. But look at what I'm saying, you know, about the way this goes here. You see the older homes, they do remind me of when I was young and growing up and everything. But then it changes all of a sudden, which is, you know, rather unusual, but it does. See, all of a sudden you go to brick roads that are nice and smooth and overall. And there is the new library, library and things along that line. They have it all nice and pretty out here. So, I don't know. I pay attention to stuff like this, I guess. Is it just me? But you know, some of the old houses have been, you know, made into businesses and everything. You see what I'm saying? If you can see, I can't see because of the way the sun is. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Okay, that's enough for this video, I guess, for now. See, I'm just down the road from where I was. But yeah, do you notice things like that about where you live? You know, how things are. The old homes, where the new homes. Where I grew up, it could be an old home right next door. It could be a new home right next door. It could be a home that was practically torn down. You know, it was like that. They didn't have like really that much of a difference in the that much of a division on one side, but there was the one side and the other side. You know, the one side of the track and the other side of the track. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Leave a comment below if you will.